Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to talk about building a powerful team. This is definitely one of my most favorite sections because I understand how to build a business. I've built out numerous successful brands, and I understand that no person is an island. And so once you master automation and delegation, you can really build a very powerful business model that's scalable. So let's talk about the keys to scaling a business. Again, automation and delegation. Automation and delegation avoids communication issues. Automation and delegation frees up your time to focus on the bigger picture, right? So you're spending more time working on the business as opposed to in the business. Automation and delegation ensures that things run more smoothly because you have more people doing and more technology doing most of the heavy lifting, and you're just having to kind of just maintain it or maintenance it or oversee it. Automation still requires some hands-on, again, but not as much. And automation and delegation also means adding as you grow. In other words, none of this stuff has to be done all at once. It can be done as you need it because it's very fluid and the structure is very flexible. So let's talk about one of the most important things you need in terms of on your team, boots on the ground. Cleaning crew. This is your backbone. A poor cleaning crew means a failed short-term rental Airbnb business. That place needs to be as spotless as it was when the first guest came in, as when they left, and prepared the exact same way for each guest after. So your cleaning crew, and you may have to go through a few of them. Trust me, you probably won't get it right the first time. But you want to have a great cleaning crew. That is the heart and soul or the heartbeat of your short-term rental business. Where do you find a great cleaning crew? You can find them on Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, cleaning management software, which we'll talk about in a second, that you can actually find the cleaning crew through the software. Madethis.com, handy.com. You can find them through other realtors. Realtors know almost every service that it takes within the real estate realm. A realtor would know that. Like when I purchased my home, it was the realtor who found the cleaning crew to come in and get it make ready, clean it up after the previous owners had left. So realtors know a lot of possible cleaning crews that are good. Other investors, same thing, Craigslist. So that's just a few places. Another important part of building your power team is having an interior designer or decorator. Theme units can bring more bookings. So if you know somebody who's good at that kind of stuff, so just know that it's important that if you don't have that kind of talent or skills, hire somebody to put the furniture in and decorate the place for you. You have people who do this so well, and you'll be amazed at the increase in your bookings that can occur from a person putting the right things in the right places inside of your unit. So you can't sleep on finding an amazing interior designer, and you can do that Facebook groups again, LinkedIn groups, realtors, other investors, Craigslist. But look for a good designer interior designer when it comes to how you lay out your Airbnb or your short-term rental. And again, this doesn't have to be done initially. You can do your first 2 or 3 yourself, but eventually you want to hire this out and get people who this is what they do. So you can spend your time on getting more units so they can keep doing this, quickly get them set up so you can keep making money. Another important part of your power team is the maintenance crew. Again, we keep a maintenance guy on retainer. You never know if you have one of these units that you're arbitraging, for example. A lot of times you have to put an order in for them to come out and maintenance whatever's broken or whatever's wrong. Well, if you have somebody staying in there over the weekend or has booked it for 4 or 5 days, they don't want to wait 2 days and the AC is out or the water's not working or whatever the case may be. So you want to have your own maintenance crew or maintenance guy on retainer so that work can get done quickly. In the event that anything goes wrong, you got it covered both ways. Finding a good maintenance person, again, some of the same places, Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, various other social media, realtors, other investors, Craigslist. Another very important part of your power team is linen and laundry services. Now, sometimes the cleaning crew will also do linen and laundry, but this is not always the case. So you want to be able to find you a good linen and laundry service and have that as a part of your core team as well when it's needed. Again, it doesn't have to be done on the front end. It can be done on the back end as you're growing and acquiring 10, 11, 12, 13 units. Places to find these people are Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, other realtors, brokers, etc., other investors, Craigslist. And one of the most important or another important part of your power team, which is just as important as your cleaning crew, is your porter or your runner. And this is typically the person who just helps you to manage the property while you're not there, especially if you have a property in another state. You want somebody who's boots on the ground who, if they can't get the instructions correct and get into the property, somebody who's close enough to be able to go and let them in, somebody that they can constantly also check on the property or follow up even after the cleaning crew leaves to make sure that things are like they're supposed to be. So they're almost co-hosting, but they typically are called house porters or runners. And so you just want to find you a good one, good boots on the ground, to help you to manage those properties and be able to do those things you can't do, when you're absent. Same place you can find these people: Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, realtors, other investors, Craigslist. These are all keys to building out a very powerful boots on the ground team. And you need every last one of these in place eventually if you want to make your business scalable and, again, to be able to grow quickly. But you don't need them all at one time. You can start out with just getting you a cleaning crew, and you're doing everything else until you scale. So delegating to your boots on the ground team, you need a cleaning service, interior designer, maintenance crew or maintenance person, linen and laundry service, and your house porter, runner, or co-host. This is your checklist for building your power team. See you on the next lesson.